So Vladimir Putin challenged Biden to an unscripted debate. Biden refused. Putin then challenged Biden to a plane boarding contest. Biden will get back to him. Yeah, this is going well. Oh, for heaven's sakes, get rid of that. End this. Think of the children, why don't you? Much better. Well, it looks like we've gone from Dr. Seuss to the Kama Sutra.
All adult Americans
Shh! Fake president is talking.
have opened a majority of K through 8 schools in my first 100 days in office.
They should have been opened months ago.
We will issue further guidance on what you can and cannot do once fully vaccinated.
Wow, look at the balls on you. What I can and cannot do? Let's not get into what you can and cannot do, Joe. What you can barely do is get through a speech. Board a plane.
200 and now I think it's up to 30,000 people have died. America's dead because COVID-19, nearly 1,700. But I need you, the American people. I need you. I need every American to do their part.
Look at him. Do you feel the sincerity? It's like he's trying to cup your face to get through to you.
By July the 4th, there's a good chance you, your families and friends will be able to get together in your backyard or in your neighborhood and have a cookout and a barbecue and celebrate Independence Day.
Does anybody get that peasant feeling listening to this?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, President Biden. You hear that, love? By Independence Day, we could have our own barbecue. And who knows, if we play our cards right, maybe in August we could have a vacation. As long as it's in the 5-mile radius. Fingers crossed, everybody.
So Tucker Carlson went after the wokeism of the military. And the military responded by proving Tucker's point.
His opinion, which he has a right to, is based off of actually 0 days of service in the armed forces.
This was a viral response from U.S. Space Command senior enlisted leader Scott Stalker. By the way, is it really necessary to have a 3-mile-long title? Anyway, Senior Command Space Virtue Signal guy over here was criticizing Tucker because he didn't serve in the military. Thus, his opinion doesn't count. This is completely flawed logic. I always like Milton Friedman's response to this line of attack.
Is there one of you who is going to say that you don't want a doctor to treat you for cancer unless he himself has had cancer?
No, you don't need direct experience in order to assess situations. When it comes to gender mixing, the military themselves have already assessed these questions. The Marines conducted performance studies that show all male military units perform better than co-ed units. Maximum combat effectiveness means fewer casualties. These may be politically incorrect conclusions, but I'm sorry, so what? In war, you don't want a participation medal when that medal is a Purple Heart. So yeah, the military's lurching to the left.
And who knows how far this goes, right? What exactly is basic training going to look like?
Are they going to have to adapt to the pronouns?
Sir, yes, sir. Will drill instructors be allowed to fat shame? Drop and visualize yourself giving me 50. First, we're going to attack the enemy with a barrage of macroaggressions, and then we're going to commence with a full assault of hate speech.
Remember the story where Trump said to a voter investigator in Georgia to find the fraud?
That first broke in the Washington Post just moments ago that President Trump pressured a Georgia elections investigator.
Well, the Washington Post now admits that that was bullshit. The good news is we found the fraud, and it's the Washington Post. The Washington Post motto is democracy dies in darkness. They should change it to, just with you. So Trump didn't say find the fraud. Officer Sicknick was assaulted with bear spray, which is bad, but he wasn't beaten to death by a pro-Trump mob, which everyone was led to believe. We were told there was nothing to the Hunter Biden story till after the election, and Cuomo, who was supposed to be a hero, is actually a fiasco. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Who needs the misinformation warnings at this point?
You know, words matter. China virus, China virus, China virus. The number of hate crimes against the Asian community has gone up 150%. By the way, we were not attacked by the China virus, China virus, China virus. New York, we were attacked by the European virus. Came from Italy, came from Spain, came from France, didn't come from China. So words matter.
So this guy's trying to save himself. Killer Cuomo discussing the horrible shooting in Georgia. and he admitted that he didn't know the facts, but he's obviously trying to tie in the shooting to Trump saying it was a China virus. There's no proof of that. He cites anti-Asian crime going up by 150%, and then says this stupid crap about it coming from Italy and France. It is okay to say where the virus is from. It is from China because it is the fault of the Chinese government. People can make distinctions between a murderous tyranny and an ethnicity. Secondly, and tragically, no doubt, hate crimes have gone up. You know what else has gone up? All crimes. They're up, up, up. That's what happens when you have a defund the police movement, when you put cops in hibernation. And I think we know what party supports that. And then lastly, let's get it right. It's the European virus. Okay, so by his own logic, words matter, right? Hating Italians and French people is the proper thing to do here. You see how this logic faceplants? Tell you what, let's not involve China, let's not involve Europe. With all the dead, let's just call it the Cuomo virus. And speaking of Cuomo, let's talk about the scientific figure who praised him. There he is. Rand Paul seems to be the only one to challenge this guy.
What specific studies do you cite to argue that the public should be wearing masks well into 2022? We're not spreading the infection. Isn't it just theater?
No, it's
You had
not.
the vaccine and you're wearing 2 masks. Isn't that theater?
No, that's not. Here we go again with the theater. Let's get down to the facts. Are variants in now circulating?
Oh, Fauci. Maybe he should just stick to what he knows and lecture people about Napoleon complexes. Look how he bristles at the word theater. Yes, what Fauci does is theater. It's the only theater he'll allow us to attend these days. Remember, Fauci admitted to lying about masks when the virus first hit. He's also admitted to looking at polls to inform him on what to disclose. If polls or your gut is affecting what you'll say, does that sound like a scientist or a politician? And that's the thing. I'm not a science denier, I'm a Fauci denier. He's a political figure. I can deny a political figure. And as we've seen in this entire video, once you've crossed over into politics, you've lost your credibility. Once you do that with the military, once you do that with journalism, once you do that with science, you've lost your claim to objectivity. You're compromised. And at this point, I trust a tarot card reader, a magic 8-ball, and an injury lawyer over Fauci. I'm actually waiting for the big moment here where Fauci reveals that he was Greta Thunberg all along in disguise.
How dare you!
Thanks for watching, but I could use your help. So subscribe, like, comment, share, donate if you like, and check out more. Take it easy.